no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah.
Omen, Schmummen, sag ich immer. Servus, Jungs.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Here.
Ich hab's ja schon bezahlt, ne?
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think.
Komm, kloppt sie. So. Die Frage oder Fragen, ob wir noch mehr von denen sind oder Alter. Ich kaufe eine Flasche Whisky. Macht ja auch überhaupt keinen Krach. Ja, da war ich wahrscheinlich mit der Kanalisation aus reingekommen.
Let's see.
Ist noch ein leichteres Schloss als vorhin, oder?
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Holy moly! Oh! Ist die verheiratet?
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
And my what?
Oh,
It's okay.
I'm getting careless.
I'm okay.
I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
No, please. My tongue got ahead of my senses. Or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down. It was just a
Ich wurde
little
gerade
joke.
von einer Frau verkloppt.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Ja, dann quatsch ich mal kurz mit den Typen da noch und dann ab in die Kanalisation.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Sorry.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Hockt jetzt noch in der Bar? Nope. Ich hab jetzt gesagt, das ist die Cat. Die Cat, du. Die hat bald nichts mehr zu lachen.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Danke für diesen... Also so wie du hustest, gesund ist auf jeden Fall nicht. Oh nee. Oh nein. Bitte tauch mal kurz ab. Das wird spontan machen. Warte. Ich glaube, der Rauch ist nicht so ganz gesund. Hat das Feuerzeug noch funktioniert, wundert mich aber auch.
This is primitive.
Danke für diese herzlich tolle Information. Ich werde das gleich in mein Buch für die Nachwelt schreiben. Ja, hab ich doch gesagt, ey.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Das ist geil.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks. What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Hab ich das vergessen?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Hat er? Ja. Den Polizisten mit. Andererseits habe ich dann einen Stärkewert von 3. Andererseits habe ich gerade gegen eine Frau verloren.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait.
Psychologie.
Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Übel sichere Menschen auf jeden Fall, würde ich mal sagen. Wie lange ist die Tür schon offen? Lol.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Der Typ ist der von der Ollen aufgeschnitten wurde im Face. Ja, ich würde das gerne anklicken, hallo? Ich kann nichts anklicken, was ist da los? Was ist da los? Der letzte Speicherpunkt. Da muss ich halt neu laden, wenn es nicht geht. Der Garten des Hawkins Anwesens. Hoffentlich klappt es jetzt. Kannst du ihn überspringen mal.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Test jetzt mal was. Controller.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You manage to get something out of that bum, I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Also entweder kümmert er sich um die Gräber oder die Leichen.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still
Alles
have
klar, Vicky.
questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Das ist der ehrlichste Kopf, den ich je
I prefer
gesehen
to be prepared if there's going to be
habe.
trouble.
Zumindest für eine Stereotyp.
Wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards,
Der Devil
there's
Staffel
nothing to
3 war
worry
es
about.
stellenweise anders.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee,
Du hast gegen eine
if you
Frau
don't want to
verloren.
listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Ich will aber nicht mit Controller spielen. Ach, jetzt geht's wieder.
No question of leaving now. I must examine the scene of the fire.
Kann ich mich hier im Garten ein bisschen um? Das ist schön.
Jeepers! Poe's prophetic raven.
Okay, nicht schlecht.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Lass mal hier noch mal ein bisschen gucken. Okay. Meine Maus geht nicht. Zumindest das klickt nicht. Ich steck sie mal kurz aus. Ne. Okay, ich kann im Game nicht mehr klicken. Da geht's jetzt? Das ist ja bescheuert. Die mache ich noch nass. Da ist die Narbe. Alles klar dann.